안녕하세요, 여러분. Welcome back to YouLab Korean class. So far, you have learned how to conjugate be verbs and general verbs to make a present tense. The sentence ending 예요, 이에요 are attached to nouns, and the sentence ending 아요, 어요, 해요 are attached to general verbs. And today, let's talk about adjectives. I have good news. You can apply the verb rules equally to adjectives. I mean in exactly the same way as verbs. It's hard to understand, right? In English, people use be verb before an adjective to make a predicate, like I am busy. But in Korean, an adjective becomes a predicate without be verb. I will tell you to use it in detail in the next video. Let's take a look at the rules that apply to adjectives. Number 1. When the last vowel of verb stem ends in a or o, attach 아요. Number 2. When it's any other vowels except a and o, attach 어요. Number 3. When the verb ends in 하다, just attach 해요. First, 아요. 작다 is the basic form. 작 is the stem and 다 is the ending. It means to be small. Do you remember the steps? First step, remove 다. Second step, choose either 아요 or 어요. Look at the last vowel of a verb stem. It ends in 아, so attach 아요. The final form will be 작아요. 작아요. 싸다 means to be cheap. The first step, remove 다. Second step, choose 아요. Because the verb stem ends in 아. But 아 meets the ending 아요 without a final consonant. The 아 of 아요 is deleted. And the final form will be 싸요. 싸요. So how do you say to be expensive in Korean? That's 비싸다. It's very similar to 싸다. In many cases, the first letter P is a prefix like in, on, this in English. However, here it's not a prefix. It has a completely different origin in Middle Korean. But if you think about it that way, you can memorize it easily. 싸요, 비싸요. 좋다 means to be good or fine. First step, remove 다. Second step, attach 아요. Because the last vowel of stem is a bright vowel 오. The final form will be 좋아요. 좋아요. Be careful with your pronunciation. With the final consonant 흐 meets a vowel, 흐 is not pronounced. It's silent. So you should say 좋아요, 좋아요, not 좋아요. That's wrong. 좋아요. And also be careful with the meaning. 좋다 is an adjective, which means to be good. But 좋아하다 is a verb, which means to like. 좋아요, 좋아해요. Second, 어요. 멀다 means to be far. First, remove 다. Second, attach 어요. Because the last vowel of a stem is a dark vowel 어. The final form will be 멀어요. 멀어요. Let's practice more. 있다 means to be, to exist, to be located, and to have. Usually sentences using 있다 are translated as there is or I have. 있다 is mainly used to indicate that a specific object is actually there, such as there is a house or there is a person. In an abstract sense, we use another verb, 존재하다. The opposite word of 있다 is 없다. One of the characteristics of Korean is that 없다 is written in a separated form, I mean word negation, without using negative forms such as to be not. Yes, the final forms are it, 어요, and 없, 어요. But there's no one who say like this. How do you pronounce these words? 있어요 and 없어요. 있어요 is easy. You just need to apply the linking rule, that's all. But take a look at the first syllable of 없어요. There are two final consonants, b and s. Let me explain the rule. When two consonants in the final position meet a vowel, the first consonant remains and the second consonant moves to the next syllable. N is pronounced. We are using 있다 and 없다 dozens of times a day, so practice your pronunciation a lot. Could you repeat after me? 있어요, 없어요. 있어요, 없어요. Even though it's translated as a verb like to exist or to have, it doesn't mean it's 100% a verb. In most cases, it's used as an adjective to mean there is someone and something, or I have something. And also it's used as a verb to mean to stay or to pass. For example, it's my birthday in 3 days. Or you can make an imperative sentence like be there. However, 없다 is always used as an adjective only. I will show you how useful 있다 and 없다 are. 재미있다 to be fun, 맛있다 to be tasty. 멋있다 to be cool are words that have 있다 after a noun and are fixed into adjectives. Of course, there are more words end in 있다, 없다. So let's make the present form with those three adjectives. 재미있어요, 재미없어요. 맛있어요, 맛없어요. 멋있어요, 멋없어요. Take a look at the words 멋있어요 and 맛있어요. The only difference is the vowel and a of the first letter. But the meaning is completely different. The first sentence, 제 남자친구가 멋있어요. My boyfriend is cool. But 제 남자친구가 맛있어요 means my boyfriend is delicious. No, don't eat your boyfriend. Third, 해요. When the adjective ends in 하다, 하다 is changed to 해요. Let's look at the adjective 심심하다, to be bored. First step, remove 하다. Remember to delete the entire 하다, not just 다. Second step, attach 해요. So the final form will become 심심해요. 심심해요. Okay, let's see one more adjective. 편하다 means to be comfortable. But you don't actually have to follow the steps. You just need to change 하다 to 해요. So the final form will become 편해요. 편해요. 편하다 has the opposite word. That's 불편하다. This is a very efficient way like English. The first letter 불 is a prefix meaning not, like in, 일, 은, this in English. Including 불, we use 비, 미, and 무 as negative prefix. Like other languages, Korean has also created many nouns, verbs, and adjectives by adding a prefix. If you know this principle, it will be helpful to memorize the words. Could you repeat after me? 편해요, 불편해요. 편해요, 불편해요. I prepared some adjectives below, so try making the present tense. 안녕히 계세요. 다음 시간에 만나요.